Welcome gamers, wave 2 of the Godforge Alpha is finally live, starting from today guys. They actually had new patch notes, tons of changes. Unfortunately, during the previous wave, I've been extremely busy. I did not have a chance to actually grind the game as I would have liked to. So we're gonna do it this time around. Tomorrow, I will be doing a live stream on the channel, so definitely stay tuned for it. We're gonna try to climb as much as possible in the caverns. I'm not going to do it today off stream. I'm gonna do it tomorrow with you guys. Basically, in this video, we're gonna go over all of the changes to see what changed since the wave 1 of the alpha. And interesting enough, they are moving pretty damn fast with patch notes, guys. You see, they got the feedback. That's why it's super important to join the Discord. Make sure you guys drop your opinions on the service. Be honest with it, and just see what you like, what you don't like. Give them all of the feedback in the world, because the only way they will make this game good is if they get the right feedback from all of us guys, from all of you guys. So very important to make sure that you guys take a minute out of your day to basically drop a feedback for the game. But let's quickly talk about the patch notes. And by the way, if you want to keep up to date with daily guides, news, everything related to Godforge, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, because this is the channel where I will be covering Godforge. So, patch notes, version 0.2.22702. Big changes for wave 2 of the Godforge Alpha. Alpha wave 1 is over, and we couldn't be happier with the feedback from all our science. The feedback collected and the experiences shared have been vital to our team, and we are excited for the next wave of science to take on the Caverns of Chaos. Today we have our first patch notes aimed at fixing key pain points in the experience, improving the balance of some of our heroes, and we have improvements to hero leveling. So, as I was mentioning, I did not get to max any of the levels. I literally just played a little bit on the previous wave, but there were a few things that kind of like jumped into my face as well, in terms of like, well, what's this buff doing, what's that debuff doing, not having the option to see all that stuff. So I actually had to sort out the list in one of my Discord channels. Then the factions, right, to have them by the name, because you are not able to see the gallery, and then you have different conditions on some of the stages, use characters only from these two factions or stuff like that, right? And some of those things weren't as clear. Hero unbinding. Managing your hero roster can be a challenge, and often you need space to earn those powerful heroes in the caverns. In Alpha 2, we are releasing hero unbinding, a system where you can exchange your hero for experience and their spirit form. This system allows you to easily convert the unfortunate heroes who don't make the cut in your roster into valuable resources that can empower the heroes you want to invest in. Now, a lot of these things are for the alpha guys, okay? In terms of the in-game economy and all that stuff, they will take a lot of notes from the feedback, and of course adjust it accordingly based on what they think is right as well in the future. But I would not expect everything to be as you guys see it in the alpha, because that's why it's an alpha, to basically get as much feedback as possible. Heroes will reward you with their spirit form based on their rarity, with common heroes granting a star, legendary heroes granting a 5-star. It's just basically the regular stuff. Heroes will also reward experience scaling on the rank and level they have reached, but be warned, unbinding cannot be undone. Once you fed one, you dropped one, that's it. Then, Cavern of Chaos rebalance. The caverns presented some exciting moments, some scary moments, and some unexpected outcomes. We want to ensure the caverns remains a fun experience, but also present some challenges as you reach the darkest depths. In Alpha 2, enemies heroes have been given new powers and will have increased resistance and accuracy after floor 90. We made this change because we want science to explore greater team building moments and bring buffs and debuffs into their teams, rather than brute force it, right? You gotta play around with the buffs, the debuffs. You gotta try out the strats, see the synergies, how they work, because if that's not working good, that's a problem that they gotta work on, right? So they do need to make it a bit more challenging, where people need to think about strategies. People need to find teams with the right synergy and all that stuff, because if not, they're just going to dump on the content quick and they'll be done. They won't be doing much after, right? Then we also heard your pain points with the economy balance, and we have made some steps to make farming critical resources and armor much easier. We have doubled the Ascension alchemy stones across all stages, increased 2-star spirit drop rates at higher stages. Stage 120 now grants any armor slot with higher quality at higher stages, perfect for auto farming, and rebalance the ability upgrades for better rewards distributions. So basically, once again, economy. Don't think that everything will stay the same, right? The thing is, if they make it too easy, if they give you unlimited resources, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stay and play non-stop the game? You're gonna get burned out, and you're not really gonna think about what you should try. You're not gonna see the challenges in there anymore after 2 days or stuff. So it's better to be a bit more challenging overall. UI improvements. We heard many of your feedback and bug reports, and we have been working hard to bring the most critical UI improvements for Wave 2 in this update. We heard many of you were struggling with mobile touch points, and so we've increased all of the UI interactions and buttons. This should lead to a much smoother experience when upgrading your heroes. Probably the most requested feature was a way to see the realm of your heroes in the rosters. We have added a new realm flag to help guide you on your quest through the caverns. There you go. So this is exactly what I was saying. I was curious if they actually added something like this in. You will need it. Now, I know it's not the final version, and all of this stuff will be in the actual full version of the game. But even now, when you're going through it, you know, I think it's definitely pretty important to have all of these updates, features in. Camera update. Our battle camera, especially against bosses, was a little too close and tricky to see the action. Our team has been working hard at testing new angles, and we are releasing updated camera angles for all 3 of our camera points. So they basically changed all of them. Point of view replaces the definitive version and is awesome for that truly cinematic experience. Stop is great if you want a larger view from a more static angle, and Act replaces our 3-4 camera and is a balance between the point of view cinematic experience and the top. We can actually just have a quick look at that right now. So let's go to stage 2. Let's put both of them bad boys in here. I still picked Ramses again. I'm gonna go like this. So this is point of view, right? Oh damn, we just smashed them. We have another wave. I was gonna say hopefully. Then we have top. Act. Is top changing? Yeah, so it's basically more like backwards rather than the actual top. So it is a bit better than before. Truth be told, it's a bit hard to make the difference of what we had. I think personally I might prefer this one. Rather than this. Yeah, I think this is what I would personally prefer. You have a good angle view of everything, basically. You see the characters. They are a bit more from the side rather than the back, but that's fine to me. I think personally I prefer this act. So it's a good thing that they've already started working on new camera angles based on the feedback that you guys shared. Then, they are looking forward to everyone experiencing the new viewpoints, and we continue to learn what science want to see in the battle experience. In battle info, we knew going into Alpha Wave 1 that our buffs and debuffs were particularly challenging to read in battle, and we have taken strides forward with Wave 2 with a brand new in-battle info experience. This view can be accessed via the info button in battles and shows a larger view of the buffs, debuffs, and disables you and your foes receive. This is our first iteration of this, and we plan to improve on this across future updates. So just showing the buffs, the debuffs, just to know what you have. Every game has that, to be honest. Then we have also increased the quality and size of all effects in battle, which will be critical as you face the new terrors of the caverns. Then some bug fixes. Last and certainly but not by least, the feedback all science have provided through reporting bugs and issues has been tremendous. We cannot thank the community enough for how passionate they are in helping us to deliver the game we want for players. All of your feedback has been received, and whilst we have some bugs remaining, we fixed over 100 bugs between Alpha Wave 1 and 2. You see what I'm talking about? That's why feedback is so crucial, guys. Combat freeze, disables, locks, tons of things that were happening. Then, rebalances and hero updates. Our roster of heroes awaits your next descent into the caverns, and we have updated a number of heroes to better balance their power. These changes include updates to their damage multipliers, divinity, and ability upgrades. In some cases, we have also updated the heroes' abilities for a better balance of the game. So they've done changes to quite a few freaking heroes right here. There are quite a few of them. Curious to see what they've done. Truth be told, I would not be remembering from the previous version either. Like, are they buffs, are they nerfs, or what? But it's good to see that they already touched down on these two. Then, talking about bug fixes and battle rewards, and that's where we are ending it. Hero roster promotion and upgrading. Many passives previously were not working as intended and have been updated. Cooldown bonuses for ability upgrades would not apply to heroes. Hero promotion could fail sometimes and block the player from upgrading heroes. Imprint abilities would not show on heroes' abilities. Several issues with text description for abilities. Removed an unintended experience where rapid extraction could grant multiple imprints. Added missing awakening bonuses for several heroes. Then battle and rewards, guys. So the following bugs have been fixed. Basically, some things that imprints were not working on heroes unless they were awakened. Lock debuffs could be placed on a Fafnir on the Golden Guardian. Infinite Musashi counterattacks. That sounds interesting. I would like that one on my team. Hercules could never die. Damn, I would like that too. Acid debuffs could reduce your stats instead of the enemy. Okay, I would not like that. So basically, you land a debuff on the enemies, but it will reduce your stats instead of the enemies. So just tons and tons of bugs like these, guys. But honestly, it's a pretty big patch notes. Okay, so that means that they have been working their ass off to prepare for the second wave. And as I was mentioning, I will be doing a live stream tomorrow. Let's take the let's challenge the caverns together, and I will keep you posted on the community tab before I start the stream. I'm not gonna be able to give you the exact time at the moment because I have a pretty busy morning, so things might change, you know, and I don't want to say something and then not do it. But that was all for this video. Wave 2 of Godforge is here, guys. You can still pre-register for the next wave, the third wave, which will be an open alpha. So make sure you guys click on the link in the description and pre-register if you want to try it out. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.